tonight. The first item on the agenda is a vote to approve the meeting minutes of December 11th. There is one correction, other than that the rest looks good. It's on 54 and 60 Topaz Terrace. That should be Kelsey, not Missy. So if you could just correct that. Other than that, anybody have any changes, modifications? Someone like to approve the meeting minutes other than that one revision?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next is a notice of intent of 143 Colony Road. The Gardner Conservation Commission will hold a joint public hearing under MGL Chapter 131, Section 40 in the Wetlands and Protection Act in the City of Gardner Wetlands Protection Ordinance on a notice of intent filed by All-Purpose Storage. This is by Christopher Guda, Fieldstone, Land Consultants for parcel ID X221316, 8-149-18, 143 Colony Road. The project entails extension of existing storage facility, including 7 storage containers, 4 of which are located within the buffer zones of a bordering vegetated wetland. This is a continuance from September 25th. I did get some correspondence back and forth, and Trevor Birga was able to get another quote from another engineering firm. That price came in higher, so we came back and communicated back to Fieldstone, and he gave us approval to proceed with the original, I think it was Time Bond?
Yeah,
Time Bond. And so he gave us approval, and Trevor said, requested a payment in full, fees sent to City Hall. Then we'll be able to release them on that design. So let's just continue this to our next meeting and keep it open, which is the next meeting, January 22nd. Someone like to make a motion to continue this hearing? Someone to second that?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye. 22nd.
Yeah, it's on the second page.
Yeah.
The next is a request for certificate of compliance on the A1B2 transmission from New England Power Company. The Gardner Conservation Commission will hold a joint public hearing under MGL Chapter 131, Section 40 Wetlands Protection Act in the City of Gardner Wetlands Protection Ordinance on a notice of intent and filed by Michael Terrell for exploratory geotechnical borings located along the A1B2 right-of-way, Gardner. The project is located within the buffer to a bordering vegetated wetland. I don't see anybody here. This is what they call.
So that's for the same site, they want to bump a fence out,
Yeah.
but they, refiled, resubmitted everything on the job, which kind of doesn't make much sense to me. I tried to talk to her on the phone about it, but she said that's handled by another PM, so like they split jobs on the same site between different project managers, I guess, so she wasn't really able to answer anything for me.
I think it's 2 different completely different things.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Because this has been on for a while. I thought we signed off on this.
I thought we did too.
Yeah, that might be one of
Yeah,
those.
it's kind of tough, it says like lane, like A1, B2, then there are like addresses, they're in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
I found them on,
John, did you still ride your bike down there?
Yeah,
What were they doing?
nothing. Last time I went through there, there was nothing.
There's no new fence or anything? I thought they were asking for a certificate of compliance, so whatever they did originally.
There's nothing done yet that I know of. I was out there a week ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna find what you think it is?
yes.
A clarification that, as Duncan mentioned, we did vote and approved
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We finished some of this.
the borings, I believe.
I think it was the boring.
Yeah, then this is the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually it.
So we signed off on this. I think it just needs to be processed. Is that one of the ones that's on that clipboard?
So,
I'll get it.
on the right of the table there.
This one?
The,
This one? This is something else.
I talked about getting off before the car or whatever. But Jesus.
just in case I have a.
People look at it.
One.
That's
So two technical warrants.
Yeah.
Substation expansion.
Yeah.
So we already voted to approve to sign it, right?
Right.
Let's just sign it.
Warrants.
Yeah, let's sign a provision. I don't think we need to vote on it, we already voted on it, just in case it did get lost in the scramble between agents. So this is for the borings, and this one's for the fence. That makes sense, Norman.
Yeah. So, no, do you know where they're putting the fence on? Have you?
Yeah, I know where it is. I know where
Is
it's
it
going.
already in?
Huh?
Is the fence already in?
No, they've done nothing there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's already been signed off, we're just gonna sign that provision, and we'll keep going. The other one was on there too, and I left it on there just in case, under new business, it's the utility pole replacement on West Broadway, East Broadway, Traverse Streets within the buffer zones. We talked about it last week. I don't believe there's anything further, or last meeting, I don't believe there's anything further we need to do with that. Oh, it is out there, huh? Yeah, it's off of 140. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Norman sees it almost every day.
I had to find it on the
Do
map.
you guys remember what we're supposed to do with this? Because I don't remember any paperwork on it. No?
Well, you know, way back, we used to get these all the time.
Right, we
And
didn't
then all of a
have,
sudden.
it's because we didn't have an agent,
Oh, okay.
that's why. So if you could, Doug, if you could start, just look into this one here, I think we're all set with it. And Trevor and I left it on there.
Give it to Doug.
So just keep, see if you can, what you can find on this one. I don't even think it's a new continuance, I think we're already done with it. I think it just needs to come off. Take a peek.
I'll dig into it.
And then the next one is the National Grid Green Street Substation Expansion. That's this one here?
This.
Is that definitely it, Green Street, yeah, it's 140, right, Green Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we really just got this information,
Just,
yeah. It's dated December 22nd, 2023, but without the agent, we didn't get it distributed to us. Doug found it and brought it out, so.
With a check to need to be processed, everything. So that'll be next meeting.
Yeah.
It'll be an RDA.
Okay.
Is that the address they give us, Green Street?
Yeah, well, that's what it says on the meeting minutes.
It
That's
must
where
be
they
going
go.
because that's where they enter through Green Street.
Yeah, they go back.
But the substation is on Kelton Street or, Park. Closer there than it is at Green Street.
so,
Well, you know what, the front of this says January, so maybe you're right, if it just came in.
Yeah.
All right, so let's,
continue and read it for next time.
yep, so we're gonna, someone like to make a motion to, continue the Green Street substation expansion until January 22nd, now that we have the data, we can research it.
Motion made.
Someone like to second that?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The next one is, Kelton Street land clearing. Anybody had a chance to drive down there recently?
Yeah, I went down there today.
How was it?
That's a disaster. I don't know, what are they doing there?
I don't know.
You want me?
Yeah, if you have more information.
Somebody told me about it, and I went down there, right, and I said, I couldn't believe. Now, they were still stumping and they were still cutting. They were grinding everything up and everything like that. Anderson Logging was taking out the chips. So I went to the building inspector to see if there was anything there, and they said, yeah, she said, the guy had applied for a two-car garage, freestanding next to the house, but the roof was wrong, so they said, you know, you gotta re-engineer the roof, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So that was the other thing. So I went down and talked to the DPW and also the city engineer, and they didn't know anything about it. And I said, well, you know, would you go up and take a look? And they said they would. 2 or 3 days later, I go back, and they were dumbfounded, because it's 2 lots, it's 7¼ acres of land. I talked to the neighbor, he told me a lot of information, right? 7¼ acres, his land is next to their land, and the bottom of it is wetlands, right?
Yep.
No permits have been pulled or anything like that. And he said, well, he said, the guy got him to do everything for $92,000 to stump it, cut it and stump it.
Seems high.
Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying, I didn't need that for
Yeah,
information.
it doesn't matter.
But, normally when they log,
Yeah.
they have them cutting plans, they
Right,
post
we
the
usually
cutting
see that in
plan,
advance.
who the forester is and that, nothing like that, there's nothing at all.
No DEP posts, no. So if you could, I know last time I talked with Trevor, he said he was gonna talk to the building department. If you could go down and ask the building department for an update on Kelvin Street, and just email the commission what you found.
Yeah, the city engineer looked into it a lot, and he said he was dumbfounded that it had gone that far.
Yeah, just
So
sort
it's-
of
it's not- that's
message and
what-
ask him.
Like over 3 acres or something like that, you can, change your use policy, it's different than what they've done.
I know several people have told me that the soils are running off the land and down the street.
Yeah, could be, yeah.
Well, those people that are abutting that land must be devastated.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a trailer park way down the back.
You can see it now?
Yeah, and then there's 2 large pieces of equipment just sitting there.
Oh, there's still some equipment in there,
Yeah.
they moved both of it out the other day.
So we don't have to vote on this because it's not really a hearing, but we'll continue it to the 22nd.
Yeah.
And then Doug's gonna go down to the building department and see if he can find out
Yeah.
what they pulled and maybe talk to the city engineer again and see where we're gonna go with this. It's Chris, right?
Yeah, it was, I don't remember everything he said, so I won't say it
Yeah.
tonight, but there's a lot involved in it.
Oh, I heard that from Trevor, yeah.
What, with that lot, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, he's in violation of, it doesn't really concern us about putting in another driveway, or
Another curb
there's a
cut.
huge parking lot there now. That was done with no permission.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next is a notice of intent filed by the Gardner Municipal Golf Course, replacement of existing drainage pipe that serves the current irrigation system for the golf course, which is located next to Crystal Lake. We did get some information on that, but I thought when I looked at it, it's written as drainage, but I don't think it is drainage pipe.
It's a wet area that they're talking about.
Yeah, but it says here, the existing pipe that serves the irrigation system is approximately 50 feet in length and is located approximately 7 feet below grade at the building and wet well, then gradually inclines until it sits at the bottom of the lake bed. That sounds like an intake, right, Norman?
Yeah. I saw them work from the pumping station, I could see them working. I think it's down behind the 10th green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty sure that's where it is.
yeah.
So is it drainage or is it?
I think it's
take
supply.
water out?
They're not gonna drain back down and go to the
No,
Holy Brook. I mean, reservoir.
I would say that you probably should have Bill Frank come in and explain what they're doing.
Yeah, okay.
Do we get an NOI?
We got stuff.
They don't have a number.
There's no-
We haven't done it.
Right, we have a copy here, but
Gotcha.
Trevor sent it to me, or Christine, or one of them sent it to me today, but I started reading drainage, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like drainage at all. So if you could get a hold of, what's the name, Norman?
Bill Frank. He's the superintendent.
Yeah, right down. Okay, yeah, get a hold of Bill and have him attend the 22nd meeting, 22nd, and go down there. The next is request for determination on North County Land Trust, Keys Road and Princeton Street. Work consists of grading out several large sand piles on stripped sandy ground and the partial filling of a large pit area, along with the establishment of sand plain habitat and revegetation for the site for stability. Anybody have any questions on that, or anybody had a chance to look at it at all?
That's the one that was gonna be the housing,
Yeah,
yeah.
Did you guys see the DEP comments on that one?
no, did anybody? No, we didn't get it. When did they come
So
in?
that's on the, EEA NOI lookup.
Yeah.
You guys can see the DEP will have official comments on anything they receive. And they, let's see it there, number one.
So what, go ahead, is it just, you know what, why don't we just email the comments out?
Yeah, I'll just give a little, number
Yeah.
one, a butter notification, the applicant should provide, yada, yada, according to so-and-so, to the extent to which, the mitigation measures will, effectively address each concern, including replication or restoration of any affected, wetland area, potential for downstream flooding, upstream and downstream habitat, in-stream, wetland, addressing potential for erosion and head cutting, stream stability, habitat fragmentation, amount of stream mileage, storm flow conveyance, engineering design, hydrologic constraints, and,
Jeez.
so on and so on. So I'm gonna send all that to you guys, of course.
Who is it? Did you read this from DEP?
Yeah, they, this is what they noted.
When was their
They kinda-
Filing date 10/31, and then it usually takes a week or two to put the comments up, so, sometime November, I'd say.
Jeez.
But that's all that utility work is still in there.
Yeah. I thought they were just making a parking area.
Yeah, with
Up
the
at the
gate
top,
is now.
right.
There's there's an area there that's probably park 10 cars in there, right, if you had,
I mean, it shows the project location on the drawings, yeah, it doesn't give you,
no,
it's very generic.
yeah.
So is this your note here?
No.
No, somebody put a note on the request full-size site plan set.
Yeah.
Is that you?
No, I've always thought that nothing was ever addressed about all the utility work that was done in there.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of that's been stolen. A lot of that has been stolen.
Yeah, but all the underground piping is still in there.
The piping, but a lot of the wiring, I guess, was taken
Oh,
out.
yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
It says large sand mounds created during previous owner's development attempt will be graded out per the attached engineered plan. This will set the stage for a globally rare sand plain grassland habitat to develop over time on the rolling landscape.
Probably your sandpiper's in there doing it.
Yeah.
You never know though.
We will revegetate one slope as noted on the plan for erosion control. We'll be taking a wait and see approach to the remaining grassland someone needs to come before us and go over this. Revegetation as recommended by a state biologist. And it will take 2 years to allow the seed bank to reveal itself before any additional planting will occur. Grading of the existing sand piles will improve protection of the existing vernal pool on the property. I mean, this, yeah, it doesn't, the locus doesn't really match with where the work is.
I just can't see it. I think we do need.
Now,
Yeah.
If you go in, the entrance they use it, but
And you go to
if
the
you go
right.
straight, there's a vernal pool right there.
Yeah, there's one there, and I thought there was one,
Yeah, there must be, because that's not anywhere near the sandbar.
no, I think
Way
it's,
down the other end.
go down to the left, and then it's up on the left.
Right. Because Graves hauled out of there probably for 6 months to a year, hauling gravel out of there.
Yeah.
So when the bank's still open.
So if you can get a hold of North County Land Trust and have them come out for the 22nd as well, and then in the meantime, if they can give us some full-size drawings, that'd be very helpful. Some of that back. They're usually pretty good about coming forward.
Yeah.
I think I understand what they want to do, but it just doesn't, what they're describing doesn't match what we've heard over the years for that area.
No.
And Doug can send out the DEP.
Yeah. All right, the next one is old business, which is the elementary school, 278 Pearl Street. That's gonna remain on there until the springtime.
Yeah.
Same as 170 Mill Street. We haven't heard any new information on that. I'll talk to Doug about it.
That dam is leaking a lot more now,
Is it?
where the boards are, big time.
That's the rain we're gonna get.
Did you guys see the DEP comment for that one?
It's old, right? Or is there more? Yeah, it's back. It's old. Yeah. they basically said you gotta fix it, and they gave them a deadline, and the deadline's well past it, nothing's happening.
It was about 1.4 million to fix it.
Yeah. So,
They'll fix it when it breaks.
so we're gonna leave that on there as old business until it gets resolved,
Yeah,
but maybe this next storm, something, let's hope nothing happens in that stuff.
yeah. Because in fact, I got them in the truck, the two things, you know, and, you know, the last comments of both of them were about life, you know, life safety.
Yeah.
They get something to
The
go with.
dam brought in, Morse Park in Paxton.
Really?
Yeah, a little historical dam, you know, nothing crazy, but a couple of people in Spencer got their houses swamped up pretty good, I mean.
I just have a question, so this rest was dam safety now?
That's what I understand, they gave a deadline, the
They
deadline
gave
is
a
passed.
deadline,
Yep,
so now,
no, it's nothing we can do at this point, it's.
because they need to address dam safety?
Yeah,
Okay.
but see what you can find on this.
So,
But, you know, I live in Athol, this is what, we can't get them to do anything about this dam. But yet, out in what they call, you know, the 1,000 acres
Yeah.
that the conservation has in Athol, there's a reservoir they built out there. It was gonna be piped into the water for the drinking water of town of Athol. Well, they never used it, right? So the pipe's still there, the dam's still there, and we're all worried about taking that out. Which, and the dam is down, I mean, they're gonna take cement work out,
Yeah,
yet they can't do anything about Mill Street.
they don't own it, the Athol probably owns what you're talking about, this is privately.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Nothing under professional development, our next meeting is January 22nd, anybody have any new business they wanna go over? Anybody have anything they wanna discuss, anybody in the audience have anything? No?
I got one thing. I assume you're the new agent.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
Oh,
about
I'm
you.
sorry.
Could you,
Oh, I thought he shook your hand when you came in, no?
yeah, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on him at all times, full on.
Tell me a little bit about you.
So I, you know, went to, Worcester State, got my bachelor's in, you know, geography and environmental science, and between that, worked with Dave over here at Harvard Forest. And I got my master's in environmental science at Clark. After that, I spent 2 years working as a site superintendent for a solar utility company. I've been the conservation agent for Paxton for coming up about 9-10 months now, and I've been doing that concurrently with the superintendent job for about 4, 5, 6 months. I wanted to kind of get back into the environmental, generally kind of world, and you know, I started sending applications, and here I am.
Did they force you to do this?
I didn't even know, I swear to God, I didn't even know he was on this until like the day before. I was like, all right, you know, just doing some research on the issue, you know, Gardner, I was looking at the website, and I was like, there's no way. And lo and behold,
Yeah.
so.
Well, welcome aboard.
I could've used him when we were doing all those solar arrays.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Maybe it's not to be here.
Anybody have anything else?
No.
We do have some plans here for,
Yeah, these were just on the desk, and no one kind of really.
yeah, so we have,
What's this one?
this one's Chipotle,
Oh,
located at 360 Timpani Boulevard. So if we could put that on the meeting for next week to talk about and go over all this.
And that's the old bank building.
Yeah, that's the old Santander Bank. And then this one is from the Gardner Redevelopment Authority. It came in on the 23rd of December. This is for off of Derby Drive behind Main Street buildings. So if you could put both of these on the agenda and see if you can get somebody to come to represent both of these, that'd be great. I don't know what we really have for Chipotle, but,
You know, because there's no wells in the area, I mean,
so maybe take a look and then give us your update on that.
well, there's a pond across the street, maybe that's why.
It's,
Oh, that's right.
It could be, but I mean, that's,
yeah.
I'm just saying, distance-wise might be the reason.
yeah, it's probably the best.
Well, that's the, what's his name's pond.
Yeah, the same one as
Yeah.
99, right?
Yeah,
Gotta watch
like
out,
Kozlowski's.
watch out for the shiners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Anybody have anything else?
Oh,
No?
No.
Someone like to make a motion to end tonight's hearing?
I'll make the motion.
Someone to second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
What time is it?
Really?
Jesus, look at this.